and gentlemen, this is Baller Alert Radio, the home of comment creeping, baller mail, groupie tales, morning wood, and baller wars. This is Baller Alert Radio, featuring your lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
It was all a dream.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down.
Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight, because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
This is Baller Alert Radio, featuring your lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real. Yes, Baller Alert Radio. What's happening, Rari?
What's happening there?
It's your lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns.
What, Ferrari Simmons?
Favorite Ethiopian, Sue Solo.
That makes me super happy. I don't know why.
That it does.
I get so happy when you do that. And actually, I've heard it 3 times since you started doing it. I don't know if it's because that you're doing it and Baller Alert is amplifying your amazingness.
I think we should just take a little credit for that. I literally walked in to get brunch.
For my beautiful Sue Solo, putting these beautiful people on to some mating calls. You know what I'm talking about?
One time for the culture.
Yes, and it's not a mating call. I just say that. It's not a mating call.
It
It's
is
a
not.
celebratory call used in Africa. Keep it real. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
How was your weekend, guys?
It was good. No, how was your weekend?
Hey, man,
You had a busy weekend.
Yeah, my weekend was incredible.
IG Snap was lit.
It was something magical happening in Vegas. It was, I don't know, and I'm not gonna front. I mean, if you think about, and we're gonna get into Mayweather and McGregor, but if you think about like the antics and the UFC versus actual boxing, and then not consider, some purists didn't consider it like a real fight because this is, but McGregor looked good a little bit in the first
shocked.
3. I was shocked. I thought he had the reach. I thought I was, but we're going to talk about that. Let me slow down. It's time for In Case You Missed It.
Okay.
Just in case you missed it.
In case you missed it over the weekend, the VMAs were yesterday, and we had some amazing performances. We had some amazing things happening. There was a whole lot. I think Kendrick Lamar won 6 awards last night, so give it up to Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if you saw his performance, but it was amazing. He had a dude on fire with a samurai sword, doing all types of, I'm talking about.
Firewall.
He had a firewall that people were climbing up and down. And I just want to say this to all of you young hip hop rappers, you artists in general, pay attention to Kendrick's show last night on the VMAs. It was amazing. Did you see it?
I think he's the best rapper alive. I did not see it. However, one time for Kendrick, he signed to Nike.
Yeah, okay.
No more
He just
Reebok.
did it, yeah.
No more Reebok.
He's been wearing those Cortez a lot. Did you see his performance?
I did see his performance, and Kendrick always just kind of, he just hits it on the head. Like, it's minimal, but it's powerful.
Right.
So I
Big
love
shout out
it.
to Dave, Free, TD, the whole team. He won Video of the Year. Best New Artist was Khalid with Location. One of my favorite songs.
That was so dope. I was happy he got
He
that.
was so like,
He was so humble. He was just
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I didn't know I was
I
coming
didn't
up
know
here.
he was that, like, I mean, he was like a
Real
kid
quirky
who
and,
doesn't
like,
sing, like, that
Yeah.
you just catch on the, you know what I'm talking about? But
Yeah.
he was very shocked and surprised and happy and thanked his mama. Big shout out to El Paso, Texas. Artist of the Year, Ed Sheeran. What do y'all think about that one? I love that song. I'm in love with this change. Okay, I forgot all of
Rory.
it. That's how you felt.
My bad. I was vibing.
Oh, you were.
I was at the party. I was at the party.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you didn't see none of it?
I didn't see none.
What do you think about the song?
I like the song. You have to play that song.
It's amazing. I play it in the middle of the turn up. I don't care.
I don't really know much else of what he has, though.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't.
Think of You.
Okay.
The song with the okay, great. Big shout out to Ed Sheeran for Artist of the Year. Best hip hop video, obviously Kendrick won that for Humble. Best collaboration, Zayn and Taylor Swift. I think I'm saying that right. Z-A-Y-N. Excuse me if I didn't say your name right. Best pop video, Fifth Harmony. I didn't even know girls.
I like Fifth Harmony.
I didn't even know girl groups existed still.
I like Fifth Harmony.
Barely, but yeah.
Yeah, barely. Big shout out to Fifth Harmony. It's only 4 of them. I wonder what happened. That was featuring Gucci Mane. Did y'all see Gucci Mane? He was on
saw his outfit. That was lit.
Yeah. I don't know about the bow tie, but I like everything else. Baller Alert. Sorry. Best dance video was Zed and Alicia Cara, which, by the way, they had a dope performance. Alicia Cara, Khalid, and Logic.
I love me some Alicia Cara.
Very powerful.
Yes, and they they gave a number. It was amazing. They had actually people who attempted suicide, and they had a number, and that's amazing. What I think it was actually Logic's song. So big shout out to Logic for creating that message. It's very important. Mental health is not dealt with properly in our society, so big shout out to them for that. Best rock video, 21 Pilots. Oh, and did you guys? So you saw it, Rob? We can't even talk to Rob during a second.
I saw the majority of it.
How do you come to the radio show and then get all of the pop culture news? It's fine. It's fine. No. You saw him close his eyes when I said Ed Sheeran. You saw. So he was last night doing something out here in these streets. Okay, so my point is the 30 Seconds from Mars crew. What's the lead singer? The act Jared Leto. Is it Jared Leto? Jared, yeah, him. He and his band, they had a performance last night, and it was so dope with Travis Scott. And it was like, the what was it called? Feel of God. I mean, what was it called? It was the retro when you look at somebody in a scanner. What's it called?
Give me the line.
No, when you look at like an X-ray, that's what it was like. It was like an X-ray, but it was like heat sensory. No, you had to see it. Octavia showed them a video clip of this performance. This performance was so dope.
It was like...
Yes, it was so dope because
like picking up body heat. Yeah,
it was picking up body heat.
Yeah.
See, thank you.
I got you.
Y'all let me be out here by myself.
I'm with
I was
you,
trying
man.
to tell you. So make sure if y'all haven't seen that, Ferrari Simmons, if you haven't seen that performance of 30 Seconds to Mars,
it was kind of creepy a
little
bit.
It was incredible. Song of the summer was Lil Uzi Vert, EXO Tour Life.
All my friends are dead.
Yeah, so big shout out to Lil Uzi. And big shout out to Lil Uzi. I just think he's free. I think he's in his bag. I think exactly, did you see that? He was giving Prince and a whole bunch of freeness last night. So big shout to Lil Uzi Vert. I think he's an actual star. Best art direction, Humble, Kendrick Lamar. Best direction, Kendrick Lamar, Humble. He just was cleaned up last night. Best choreography, Kanye West, Fade. We all love that video.
Of course.
Tiana Taylor.
That was a no-brainer.
Best editing, Young Thug, Wyclef Jean for the song Wyclef Jean. And let's set up the video vanguard of the year.
This warm
that Pink received. Play the clip.
Recently, I was driving my daughter to school, and she said to me, out of the blue, "Mama." I said, "Yes, baby." She said, "I'm the ugliest girl I know." And I said, "Huh?" And she was like, "Yeah, I look like a boy with long hair." And my brain went to, "Oh my God, you're 6. Why? Where is this coming from? Who said this? Can I kick a 6-year-old's ass? Like what?" But I didn't say anything, and instead I went home and I made a PowerPoint presentation for her. And in that presentation were androgynous rock stars and artists that live their truth, are probably made fun of every day of their life, and carry on and wave their flag and inspire the rest of us. And these are artists like Michael Jackson and David Bowie and Freddie Mercury and Annie Lennox and Prince and Janis Joplin and George Michael, Elton John. So many artists. Her eyes glazed over.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do with my 6-year-old. Daddy, you look like a girl. I mean, but I liked the way she broke it down. I liked the way that she, intellectualized it. Is that a word?
She said she made a PowerPoint and everything. I just love how detailed she was, and I love how honest she was to her daughter.
Yes.
I think she was very careful with the verbiage and the examples that she gave her. It was beautiful. Like it actually kind of made me tear up a little bit.
Also, it lets you know that these conversations are being had a little earlier than they used to be.
There's a lot of stuff happening a little earlier than they used to.
And more information and more things to see, courtesy of the internet.
My 5-year-old knows how to open the iPad, go through it,
do whatever.
Whatever. I got to put restrictions on the iPad, so these conversations are being had a lot earlier.
Yeah. So big up to Pink and her 6-year-old daughter for asking questions. I mean, she wants to know. She's curious. She had something she wanted to say, and her mother.
And she answered the question.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
She could have said, "Oh no," she could have sugarcoated it, and you know what I'm saying. She answered the question.
Absolutely, and we have to do that. Be straightforward with your kids. Tell them the real.
Somebody else gonna tell them.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the internet will. You know this. Did you see Remy's sneak diss?
Please, somebody tell me.
Did you see it
on the gram?
You didn't miss much.
I saw it on the gram.
Yeah, you have to see the video. Let's play the video for Ball Alert Nation.
The 2017 MTV B VMAs are back in 2 minutes. Nikki, what's good?
Hold on,
You kind of didn't hear it, but heard it. Nikki, what's good?
Nikki, what's good?
but then she looked down.
Emulating
like,
what Nikki did to Miley.
Yes.
Smiley, what's good?
I don't know. I didn't even
But it
feel
was
like
like an insecure moment. It was like
Exactly.
it
You
was
weren't
like
confident.
it was kind of like she didn't know what else to say. And she felt like everybody was looking for that. So literally she goes, all right, VMAs, thanks for coming out. Nikki, what's good?
Nikki, what's good?
Yeah, I don't know.
not gonna
Head
respond to
down.
that.
It was insufficient. It was so bad.
Nikki's not gonna respond to that.
Yeah, Nikki has to stop responding to people, period.
Will she?
I think she kind of digs it, honestly. I think it's...
She'll do a Jay-Z and respond later.
Yeah, I think she's digging it right now.
Actually, Nikki's into, I mean, I think there was there a sneak diss to Cardi B?
Little bitch, I heard these labels tryna make another me. Everything you gettin', little hoe, is 'cause of me. I heard I'm stopping bags worth of Shaggy, it wasn't me. These bitches is my sons, but they daddy ain't busting me.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I definitely think she enjoys it. She digs it right now.
She likes
But she
it?
definitely, yeah, for sure.
I need some new music though.
Yeah.
It's all,
From who?
yeah, it's all the same.
From Nikki?
Right now.
I need some more from Cardi B. Big shout out to Cardi B. She was rocking with me all weekend. It's amazing.
Cardi B, oh my
how
God.
people are drawn to that song. They're drawn to that song.
You know what?
They're drawn, and she got another record.
She's
that was,
half of it. Like a lot of people are really
Somebody
drawn
caught
to
a
her
lick?
personality.
Caught a lick is crazy.
That was the
I heard a little
first
bit
one.
of that,
was
yeah.
before,
But I ain't even hear it.
Bodak Yellow.
I didn't even hear it like that. I ain't gonna front.
Nobody did.
Bodak Yellow. Bodak Yellow got us all the way, introduced to, Cardi B. But when I tell you that she performed Lick in the club,
and the crowd was participating,
bro, they knew it word for word. I wasn't
That's
even
the song
hip like
with
that.
Offset on it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Offset, did you see the perfect segue, Ferrari? Did you mean to do that? Or you did it on accident. Let's hear what Cardi B and young C the God were talking about on the red carpet yesterday.
Now, are you engaged? Did you and Offset get engaged? That's the rumor online.
Does you see a ring on my ring finger? Boy, is you gon' marry me? Marry me.
You want to get married?
You know, I'm a woman. Every woman I think wants to get married and want to have children.
It's early though.
I ain't never too early to get married now. If you want to propose to me, you can.
So you want Offset to propose?
Huh?
Do you want him to propose?
I mean,
do we got to put the pressure on Offset right now to
I
propose?
put the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I put it down. Ain't no pressure, baby.
She's a character.
Cardi B.
I love her.
You know what's funny? So the rumor started when Offset bought a pinky ring, it looks like, and was not an engagement ring. The other day at Icebox Jewelry here in Atlanta. And, everybody was like, whoa, are you getting married? What's going on? Then he was shown on the internet kind of like flossing on his pinky ring finger. And she obviously has not worn the ring, so that started the... What do y'all think? Do you think it can happen?
Yeah, I definitely think it can.
Is the dream real?
Man, that's a Atlanta street nigga's dream. Like, get out of here. This man he's in one of the biggest rap groups from Atlanta right now. Then you got the hottest chick from New York who used to be a dancer, so you already know.
And on TV, on TV.
Yeah, she's giving him the best of everything. Like, that nigga's, he's happy.
100%.
Yeah, he might go propose.
And then
for
she
sure.
bought him a RAV, one of those 4-wheelers the other day, and they both sending messages.
She's spending that money on her nigga.
Yeah, she getting it.
I think Offset really likes her.
That's his dream.
You know, you
Everyone
can kind of
deserves
just
vibe
vibe it. You'd be like, yeah, he really likes her.
Yeah. People deserve, I mean, listen, if they're happy, why not?
Yeah.
Who are we?
How long have they been dating?
For a minute.
Like
kind of been, kind of.
It's been for a minute.
Like a year?
I've seen her around.
Okay.
She's here a lot. Actually, she'll be back for Lunar Day weekend this weekend, so we can't wait to see Cardi B again.
Can't wait to party.
I actually told her, when we were at the compound last week, I was like, yo, you need to move to Atlanta. You here all the time. She's like, I don't know, Candy. She's funny. So big shout out to Cardi B, my boy Brooklyn Johnny. I see you out there. And also, you guys, when I was leaving the fight, yeah, big shout out to Floyd Money Mayweather, 50-0. One of the best technical boxers of all time. But I want to say this, and a lot of people, he's so technical and so, well trained and doesn't really get baited into the bullshit.
At the age of 40.
At the age of 40. But his whole career has pretty much been a testament to this. But I feel like he brawled in this one.
He had to.
He was in the middle of the ring. you know, he baited him to the thing. And I think the first couple rounds, so big shout to McGregor too, because the first couple rounds, McGregor looked like he's supposed to be in the fight. And fatigue set in rather, and it became a free fall on his face. Mayweather was punching his face off of his body, and I want to say at 40 years old, first and foremost, 40 years old. Let's keep in mind the disparity in age. We have a 28, 29-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Correct.
You know what I'm talking about? You're not the same fighter at 40, and a lot of people were saying during the fight that Floyd did not look like the same person, so forth and so on. But you got to give him props because he knocked him out. He said he was going to knock him out. So I appreciate the way he goes up. But now there's controversy because I guess Rocky Marciano, I'm going to say it properly, held the record for most victories. And yeah, now it's not. And they're trying to say, well, this wasn't a boxer. He never boxed. Okay, well,
but it was a boxing match.
It was a boxing match, and it was sanctioned, and it's facts that he won it, and he was given slight competition, although he, ended up knocking his face off. So I don't know what y'all think about that.
I watched the fight. Floyd let him get those first 3 rounds to kind of see how his power was. I watched. I'm a boxing guy, so and then I start because Floyd didn't actually really punch the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, he did not. He had like 6 punches in the first round, 6 in the second.
McGregor threw like over 100 the first 3 rounds or something like that. Round 4 and on, then Mayweather started coming through. Especially round 9 and 10. Of course, they stopped it in 10. But I don't think they even should have stopped it.
No, but then, come on. His face was too wide open. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see it.
As tough as McGregor talks. Oh yeah, and one thing, Baller Nation, you can't do is call a black man a bitch too many times because you saw that. That's why. But then again, that's why I wish they would have let it go on.
That's what I'm saying.
But I just don't want. He'd have got hurt. I'm sorry. Tough as McGregor thinks he is, and as much whiskey as he was drinking before and after.
I didn't watch the fight, but I read a lot of the comments on Baller Alert and. People were saying that it was actually a fight.
I was shocked. I thought it wasn't going to go past 6 rounds.
Okay.
Once it got to round 6, I was like, oh yeah, Floyd's got it because he started punching in the 4th round.
But isn't that kind of Floyd's thing? Like kind of let the opponent wear themselves out?
Yeah, this is the most punching I've seen Floyd since maybe 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I knocked it over one more time.
Let me move this over.
No, see, and he knocking stuff over. DJ Drama. It was not Sue Solo or Kenny Burns. No, I want to play you this clip that I saw on Ball Alert yesterday. This is going to make you die laughing. Play that, Octavia.
Let's see.
This finna be a breeze.
Somebody! He needs some milk!
I'm so confused. I know I heard you loud and clear. I follow.
Get him some milk!
The internet undefeated, man.
Undefeated.
Why does he need milk?
Yo, milk? No, listen. I swear to you, I snotted out my nose laughing and crying.
That shit that 50 said, he knocked the snot out of him. I died. Literally snot coming out of his nose.
Big shout to the internet. As Ronnie Simmons said, the internet is
so fast. I'm talking about
undefeated.
Floyd hadn't even started talking already after the fight was over, and the memes was coming through quick. Video memes.
As it should. Boy, some of my favorite memes were when Conor was working out and they got him doing this, but they got him in every situation possible.
Man, look
they
here,
put him in so many. Yo, we gonna play that too. Y'all got to see this. Hold on. Yeah, and then, I started out saying that when I was leaving, I don't know why I started off talking about the fight, but it was so interesting because I'm in the airport. I know, I just started the ending with the beginning. But I was in the airport, and I'm sitting there on the phone, and mind you, I probably had 6 hours sleep total. All of my parties were sold out. All my parties are amazing. If you didn't see it, you can go to the internet right now. But I'm sitting there, and I hear somebody like, fuck that! I don't give a fuck, you motherfucker shit! Fuck you!
Who was that?
And I'm like, who? And then mind you, we're in the airport, and security. we on red alert, orange alert all the time.
Already.
So I'm expecting the sheriffs, because in Vegas this weekend you saw sheriffs everywhere. You could not move without seeing the police. So I'm expecting somebody to come run. So I'm sitting there calm. I don't even want no part of the action. Then all of a sudden the noise started getting closer. Motherfucker, I swear, shit, motherfucker. Oh, I did it. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, yo, did you see? Where's the dude? So all of a sudden, around the corner comes the dude from Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
To play Eazy-E.
The dude that played Eazy-E. And I'm like, what is wrong with it? And when I tell you, all I could think about was Logic's song and the mental health thing, because dude, no, I swear to God, he went over by the machine and started, I mean, he looked, I felt so bad. I wanted to go, I felt compelled to go to him. I felt that bad.
At that point, it had nothing to do with the flight. Like, he probably, you're right, he might really be dealing with something.
Let's play the clip. You have to hear what he was saying on the plane.
Man, fuck that. No, I ain't giving no shit. No, man, fuck all that. Get off the phone, white lady. Pussy ass shit y'all doing. I want this whole plane to see the shit, because I'm so sorry. You know what? Just get off the plane and then we're gonna have to move. It's not though. I paid my money. I'm supposed to be right here. I got shit to do tomorrow. Y'all understand? You don't know what I'm going through right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Cat Operations Manager here. I'm gonna ask your cooperation.
And that's what he was saying. No, and that's what he was saying when he got off. Like, when I'm saying this was after. This would obviously happen before I saw him. When he just kept talking. I got something to do tomorrow. And apparently he paid for a ticket.
So he paid for a first class seat, but he missed the flight that he paid for the first class seat on.
Okay.
So they had him stand by for another flight.
Right. And this happened on Delta.
Yeah. You know, all this shit happens on Delta.
But I never had problems on Delta. That's crazy to me.
I've never had a problem with Delta.
I personally have never had a problem on Delta. No, I've never had a problem on Delta.
American, that's a whole nother story. They voted for Trump. But go ahead.
So all they had left were Comfort Plus seats, and I guess he wasn't feeling that shit. So,
yeah, big shout to.
He sounded really emotional though. Like, it sounded like he was gonna cry. Actually,
sounded like he was still in character.
Listen,
sounded like he was still in character from the movie.
Bruh, sis, I'm telling you, when I saw him, I felt compelled to go help. That's how disgruntled. He sounded. That's how upset he was, and I'm like, yo, like I was hurting. Like, but anyway, because you just hate.
Sounded like Eazy-E from the movie, bruh.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, he ain't the only one that ain't had a character.
It was a little emotional.
That's facts. And I want everybody to stay woke out here, Baller Nation. Stay woke. Stay woke. There's a tragedy happening, obviously, in Houston, Texas, in Texas in general, because it started in Corpus Christi. Yeah, prayers go out to everyone in the region, but stay woke. I want you to pay attention what your fearless leader, your president, is doing.
The Orange Man.
I want you to pay attention to what he is doing. He pardoned Joe, what's the guy's name? Joe Arpaio. I think that's the way you say it. Arpaio or something. Arpaio. He pardoned this guy, right? You know, and there was a lot of things swirling around on the internet about, you know, Joe and his unprofessionalism when it came to law enforcement. And the things, I guess he was a part of some correctional facility, and there was people in this correctional facility like coming up dead. No real expert. I mean, like crazy.
And the president pardoned him.
Yes, the president. Yeah. Now, mind you, how many things have we heard the president say about this hurricane? Hurricane Harvey is one of the biggest things in a long time, but what have we heard him say?
All I heard him say was,
well, good luck with that.
Good luck. When he
good luck. God bless you. Yeah. Going on to his private little plane situation, talking about good luck.
See, and that's an issue because not only did he pardon Homeboy, he's the transgender thing.
Transgender.
Yes.
Bill.
Trump signs directive banning transgender military recruits.
And when it's recruits, it's anything that involves the military.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to act like we know everything. We just reporting what we have out here in the news, y'all. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. And he signed something with Venezuela. So he's been out here, you know what I'm saying, doing some things, y'all. Stay woke. Watch this man. You know, he's using Hurricane Harvey to make it, you know what I'm saying?
To blind you.
Hello?
Yep.
Come on, stay woke, y'all. And lastly, in case you missed it, the Interview magazine cover with your favorite person, Sue.
Who that is?
I'm cringing.
Yeah, show the cover. So there's a magazine cover called Interview Mag. There's an Interview Mag cover with Kim Kardashian in North. Amazing, beautiful picture. I'm not going to start off this by saying anything less. Beautiful picture. A very well represented picture of what the world is starting to look like. It's browning. It's tanning. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying the picture looks
super brown.
Okay, crucial. So you look at this cover, you're like, wow. You know, you got the mixed baby, you have the Armenian, and is she Armenian and white? Or she's so you have these beautiful people on this cover. It's tanned up. Actually, Kim looks a little more tan than normal. And it's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a beautiful.
But then what's the title say? So you read the title.
America's new first lady and her daughter.
Okay. I'm not really mad at that, meaning first lady when it comes to media. I mean, that's what it is. She's probably the most notable media star.
I can give you that, yeah.
And I'm just dealing with facts here.
Yeah.
So then, how does that make you feel when you look at it without Kanye? Because this is my thing. I want to see Kanye in the mix just because if we're having this family moment and you're looking like Jackie O, because she looks like the hair's done like Jackie O, which is, you know, an iconic look, right? Obviously saying America's first lady. I want to see the whole package, the whole family. I don't know. How do you guys feel?
I guess Kanye doesn't represent what they want, you know, America to
He's the American dream, is he not?
For us.
I think they're trying to sell her as the American dream, not Kanye.
But wouldn't they be the American dream? No, black man marries Armenian woman. There's no, you know.
Why did I say that? Social media and socialites. The way that she has
the new standard.
That's almost like a standard. And me personally, I don't like it, but that's what it is.
People gonna hate on that cover.
Money is not the root of all evil anymore. It's attention. And who gets the most attention? Who gets the most attention? Who gets the most attention?
Ferrari Fuchsias.
In the country. Who gets the most attention?
The Kardashians.
No matter what it is.
Give him some, come on, man. Come on,
she gets the most attention.
Ferrari Fuchsias.
Now, I'm not knocking her business savvy, how she gets her money. I'm all with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't support her or whatever like that. I'm just saying I don't like the way she handles.
They're trying to make her the look. I'm sorry, the representative.
The representation of how she has became who she is. Does that make sense?
It
does. Not at all.
No, it does make sense. It does.
No, that part does not make sense.
Okay.
You're saying
I know what you're trying to say.
Okay, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Say what he's trying to say.
It's kind of like it's kind of like this NFL stuff going on, right? Some players will be pardoned for what they're doing because of who they are.
Right.
Kim came up off a sex tape.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Anybody else that would have done that, if it was a black girl that did that, or anybody else, they wouldn't have gotten that same attention. So she's being pardoned.
They really want to play the race card.
She's being pardoned of her sins. You know what I'm saying? Because of who she is.
I get it. I'm not mad at the cover. I think it's a beautiful cover. Making her America's darling is a great PR move. Her mother's a genius.
For sure.
But
we know not.
If I believe she's the American representation, I don't know. But I mean, if we're saying America's tanning, browning, if the world is tanning and browning, that would be a great representation.
Now, to give Kim K some context, she did.
She like, nah,
She was Paris Hilton's, personal stylist, wardrobe. She did a lot of stuff. Like, she was working. Like, she did not work. But still.
Yeah, I mean, but we can't. Social media is what it is.
That's social media.
You make money off of social media. You make money. We all make money off of social media. So you can't say.
She gets paid to tweet. She gets paid to post on Instagram.
So technically they're right there.
Great. Like, I'm not mad at any of that. But I'm just saying, you're not black, man. Like, just stop.
Okay. That was in case you missed it.
You're not black, man, but you like black.
Time. Oh, geez. It's time for Message Baller Mail.
Shit, here we go. Y'all ready for this one? Man, oh man.
Yo, so
we're gonna have fun.
I love your fucking face.
Hey, we're gonna have fun, y'all.
Let's go, Robert.
Okay. Living the side chick life.
Whoa.
No commitment.
All side chicks turn your...
No explanations.
Turn your iPod.
No worries.
iPads.
And maybe you're a side person and you don't know it. Maybe. Let's break it down.
Wow.
Living the side chick life. No commitment, no explanations, no worries. Side chicks have been around for years. And they will continue to linger around as long as men continue to make them an option. The side chick doesn't have a lot of responsibilities with the man because they are not obligated to do everything the main chick does on a daily basis. Now, everyone has their opinions of what a side chick is and their roles, but the million-dollar question is, do side chicks know their position? When taking on the role of a side chick, you have to understand that there are no promotions in being a side chick. Now, get in the bedroom and do what you're told. A side chick is at the bottom of the woman's sexual ladder. Wow. The man will never ask you if you can attend a family function, birthdays, or introduce you to the homeboys because that's a straight up hell no. The side chick is basically around for comfort when the man is having issues with his woman. On occasions, he hits her up for conversation, affection, and of course, sex. Your text messages to each other are always short and very sexual. For example, he may text, what time should you or I come CUM? Bye, question mark.
Oh, Lord.
Can we finish where we left off? My dick isn't it, is it? Anyway, according to many side chicks on our Twitter page, they are living the life as a side chick. They feel that because they do not have to explain their position to anyone and their commitment is not with the man, it's just with his
dick.
Give it a
Thank
D.
you, Sue. Now,
give her the D.
2 things. The side chick synopsis, the side chick synopsis was very relatable. But again.
Why was it relatable? Ferrari Simmons, aka the Love Doctor.
Well, when you're saying something general like a side chick, you have to make it as relatable as possible. Now, the side chick can break down differently because everything is very circumstantial.
Circumstances.
Now,
don't watch out for the thing.
Now, don't forget.
Jeez,
that was
y'all having a water balloon fight in this joint.
Now, let's not forget the other thing. My second point is, let's not forget the other thing that is just as important as the side chick.
What?
The side dude.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
That's not even fair.
Let's not contextualize that. Because you see, the side dude been around for centuries, not years.
Hello. May I speak to Barbara? Barbara, this is Shirley. You might not know who I am, but the reason I'm calling you is because I was going through my old man's pockets this morning, and I just happened to find your name and number.
Okay.
Do you know how that would break your face?
No, I'm not going to say anything about that.
That would break your entire face. If you listen, if you're
I'm not breaking that down. Are you kidding me?
No, it's not about
breaking man law.
First of all, great baller mail segment.
Thank you.
We applaud you. Who actually? Can we give the person props? Yeah, let's give the person props who shared that. You guys, Ball Alert has all this amazing energy. Please go online, ballalert.com, and check some of it out, Baller Nation, because everything doesn't make it onto the IG, but this one actually did. So, but I just want to say that the side chick is real.
Ashley Nicole, blogger.
Ashley Nicole,
Thank you,
shout
Ashley.
out, baby, you did that. But even let's pop culturalize it.
Yes,
Thank you. They have a show out of North Carolina called the what? Side Chicks of. They have a show.
It's so bad.
Side Chicks of Charlotte.
Okay, so now they're starting to amplify it. Now they're starting to celebrate it. But I've even had women say, I'd rather 50% of a real one than 100% of some of these lames.
Someone told you that?
I've heard that too.
I've heard that come out of someone's mouth. Yeah, it's called the Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. What the Waka Flocka is going on?
Yeah.
What the Waka Flocka is going on?
I think that side chick culture has been celebrated for a long time. I don't think it's new, but I think it's fucking crazy that they have a damn TV show.
Social
that
media.
is insane.
Can you hate on her?
Are you not going to watch it?
Oh, no, I'm going to watch.
Okay, see?
Yeah, I'm
That's why they have the show. But
I gotta watch.
I just want to ask this question though. Like, side chicks get a bum rap. They get a bum rap because it got a lot to do with the dude.
Yeah,
it has a lot to do with the dude.
And
they do get a bum rap. I agree, but some of them deserve it. But
no, some of them do, like the praying mantises.
Yeah.
That are her side chicks that want to go get pregnant by, do things to harm, whatever. Those, are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't a piece of shit. Some people fall in love on accident. It just happens. Then you can't let it. I'm just asking.
I agree.
So what do you? The love doctor, please.
I'm saying, is there a clear-cut definition of a side? Like, can you be a side without actually being in a relationship with somebody else? Because you can have, a side piece here, side piece here, side piece there. Does that make you a side? Do you have to be in a relationship?
It just takes one person to be in a relationship to be the side.
Yeah, but you have to be forthright and say, oh, I have this person and this person. You can't.
So the question that
you not knowing doesn't not make you a side chick though. Like whether you know or not, you're a side chick.
No, if you know you're a side chick, you're a side chick.
I'm saying, do you have to be in a relationship with somebody to then have a side chick?
You have to be in a relationship. Okay, no, that's what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying about being forthright. Then, so everybody has to know that I'm dating. I'm
openly dating.
Exactly.
I'm not in a committed relationship.
So therefore, if you're not in a committed relationship, and that's all I'm saying, I just want to break it down. If you're not in a committed relationship and you're dating, that doesn't make you.
But you have to be forthright though, especially if you're having sex.
Correct.
Just responsibility wise.
Correct.
You have to let them know.
Safe sex is best sex. 24 pack, gold pack, all that.
Yeah, but if you're not in a committed relationship, then no, you can't be a side chick.
So side chick only happens when someone's in a relationship.
Yes.
A side chick.
And then you have them on the side.
Yes.
A side relationship or a side chick.
Yes.
Is it a side relationship?
Now you're confusing yourself.
I'm just trying to
say it's a side chick, right?
Exactly. Either you have multiple relationships.
Multiple sides.
Or no, multiple relationships.
You're single, you're dating.
You're dating, you're forthright with everybody. Look, I'm dating, I'm out here. 24 pack, gold pack. Or you're married or in a committed relationship.
And the person on the side
knows that you're in a committed relationship, they're a side chick. Now, if you out here lying, that's a whole
another question.
You're just nasty.
That's the question. Now, if you're in a relationship and you lie to that person, are they the side chick? Because they don't know.
Rory, that's a dumbass question.
Now.
Okay.
No, it's not.
If you're in a relationship with somebody long enough to not know they're in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about? Like, then that's an issue that you shouldn't even be in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Not knowing doesn't change the fact that you're a side chick, whether you know or not.
Okay.
If he's in a relationship, in a committed relationship, and he's dealing with you on the side, you're automatically a side chick.
Okay. Nah, but if she don't know?
Nah, not knowing doesn't change it. You still a side
that's
chick.
why I asked.
Nah, you ain't asked that question.
You are his side chick. Like, he has you on the side.
But she don't know. If she don't know.
If she don't know, she's not the side.
She can't be. How can she be a side chick not
She
knowing?
has to know to be a side.
Exactly.
Okay, there we go.
I disagree, but okay.
Now there's something that no one don't care.
That's exactly why I asked the question.
You
to
didn't
spark
say
the
it like that.
conversation.
You didn't.
I set it up. It was a setup.
Oh, that was on purpose.
That was a setup.
My brother is smart.
Soundbite.
That's a smart nigga.
I love you, Rory. You are fucking amazing. Big shout to Rory Simmons, aka the Love Doctor, for his baller mail.
I see how we get the sound bites now. So I'd be like, let me ask some questions to spark
the conversation.
That actual specific question.
And big shout to Ashley. We appreciate your contribution.
Thank you, Ashley.
So, Sue Solo, what's up with comment creeping?
Creep, creep. Playing from it full time. Creep, 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 creep.
Well, good old comment creeping.
Man, it's about Kim Kardashian.
It's not. I'm gonna rest on that one. And next week I'm gonna try not to say something unless y'all say something.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing about Kim today until I saw the interview.
Well, that was necessary today. I didn't have nothing to say about her either until you showed me that, but it was cool though. It was necessary.
We love you. What's up with comment creeping, baby?
Comment creeping. So on Baller Alert, we shared this about 2 or 3 days ago. Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you guys have, if you haven't, make sure you listen to No Flags. You want to check out her verse. So some people are assuming that she's throwing shots at Cardi B.
Right.
Little bitch, I heard these labels trying to make another me. Everything you getting, little hoe, is cause of me. I heard I'm stopping bags worth of Shaggy, it wasn't me. These bitches is my sons, but they daddy ain't busting me.
One person in particular that made it to Baller Alert. Y'all are trying to make Nicki's No Flags verse about Cardi specifically, and it's really not. Stop reaching, please. Nicki Minaj responds, it sure ain't. Wrote this one a couple months ago too. No flag. I just want to point out this one comment. Someone said, how did you write that a couple of months ago? Because you don't write your stuff. But
yeah.
Shots fired. I love these comments on Baller Alert. You guys give me life. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And why would she reply though? Is my thing. If she didn't have, if you didn't say anything, why are you jumping in comment creep? You know we gonna catch you.
But that's what we were saying earlier. Like Nicki's kind of, I think she's enjoying this right now. I don't think she needs to spend her time replying to nonsense, but for some reason she seems to be doing it, and now all her content really sounds the same. She keeps talking about how all these bitches is her sons.
Exactly.
Like it's like I don't want to hear it in every song. Like it's too much. She needs to fall back. Like she needs to stop commenting.
And I don't know if she wants to come for Cardi B.
I want her to get on. I want her to get on the Bodak Yellow remix. That'd be lit.
But I'm saying in real life.
Offset was on that song, so that's the whole thing. Like, how are you gonna diss Cardi while Offset is on the song?
Nah,
however, I'm not saying that she wasn't coming for Cardi. I really don't know, but it wouldn't have been the first time that, I mean, Chris Brown and Rihanna, you know, had that jam, and when he was still going back and forth with Karrueche. So I don't care what song it was, but I don't think Nicki want Cardi problems right now, personally.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. In real life, I don't think she want them problems.
I don't think so.
I hear you acting tough to, you know, I mean, I guess you do what you think. People respect you.
Yeah.
You could call Miley Cyrus out.
Miley, what's good?
And whatever. But, like, I don't think Cardi B having that. I think she'll pull that wig off.
ASAP.
You know what I'm talking about?
You think?
You know what I'm saying?
That's going to happen.
ASAP. Like, no questions.
So I hope that's not an actual thing. Because to be honest with you, Cardi B's the American dream.
I'm trying to tell
Cardi
you.
Cardi B done came up from nothing, fixed her teeth.
Got a
hope
bag
you hoes know it ain't cheap.
That's the best line in the club, bro.
I'm joking.
It is.
That kind of is the American dream. Now, if you think about it, started from nothing, worked your ass off.
She from the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
However you did it. And that's another thing. Salute everybody out there getting it how they live. You can't hate on somebody for experiencing something or trying to get better. You can't do that. So big shout out to Cardi B, and I hope that's not true.
Give love, Nicki. Like take the love approach. Like welcome these girls into the game. Like it's too much of knocking them down.
I would love for her to embrace a female rapper.
Talking about everything you're getting is because of me. Like how are you saying that about yourself when you completely disrespected Lil Kim? Like come on, man.
You cannot. You need to do female. We are the world.
Remember back in the day, it was Lil Kim, the Brad, Missy.
Oh, they used to always
did that ladies act.
They used to always do that.
That's what should happen.
Yeah. So
Nicki Minaj should feature Cardi on a track, or vice versa.
Yeah. Let's do the
Bodak. Swap work.
Let's do the Bodak Yellow
remix.
My nigga, that'd be the hottest remix ever, bro.
Yeah.
All she got to do is rap just like Cardi. I mean, that'd be a nice compliment too.
I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, you.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, well, first of all, Cardi was rapping like Kodak because the Kodak, she got the song from Kodak Black, No Flocking. So Cardi redid it. That's why it's called Bodak Yellow.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Baller hip hop facts.
Yeah.
You might be on it. It's called Bodak Yellow.
Of Ferrari Simmons.
And Kodak Black. It's
Yeah, Baller Nation, I guess this is a sign for Nicki Minaj to just, come on in and wrangle all of the young superstars together,
She needs to embrace them.
I don't think she will, though.
I don't think she
if you're gonna
will
be the
right
queen,
now,
you have to.
But at some point, she's going to realize that she's reached her peak, and she kind of needs these. Nicki's definitely reached her peak.
She's going to be the queen. These people. She's going to be the mean queen. There's different types of queens now.
She's going to be the evil queen.
You got the nice queen.
I don't think she wants to be evil.
Hey guys,
I don't so much see that. I just,
you know what I'm saying. And then she's going to be the queen that's like, nah. This is a dictatorship.
Well, big shout to all of the female rappers out there.
Yes,
I pray
ladies.
that you can all get together and do a song together and show some unity, because that's what it's about.
Let's go, Queens. And don't forget to add that on that thing.
Yeah, give credit to Sue Solo. So Baller
Nation walked up to me and said that. My bad.
I love it.
So Baller Nation, as we depart for now, I just want to let you guys know that, to be something or somebody, you don't have to knock anybody else down. Your superpowers are your own. You don't have to, be out here putting people down to get ahead, making people feel less than, you know what I'm saying, for your own personal satisfaction or gain. It's just not that serious. First of all, life's too short. You look up one day and it's over.
Wow.
You want to be able to have some people there with you when it's over.
Yes,
holding
Lord.
your hand, telling you did good. you meant something to somebody. So Baller Nation, go out here today and mean something to somebody. We'll see you next week. This is Baller Alert Radio. Peace.
Baller Alert!
The dream is real.